Hello, this is Dr. Jeff Ulery at Whole Body Health. Today, what I'd like to go over with you is how to pick your Gua Sha tool. What's the best way to do that? What are you looking for when you're looking for a Gua Sha tool? There's a lot of opinions out there. I've purchased all of my Gua Sha tools, or the majority of them, off of Amazon. I've gotten a couple of them at trainings, classes that I've attended. The most common Gua Sha tools are going to come in 3 or 4 forms. One is going to be buffalo horn. It's literally made from a horn of a buffalo. Another one is going to be plastic. And then the other one that is very, very common is a jade Gua Sha tool. And then last but not least, metal. And so some of the metal Gua Sha tools can be very expensive. I've found some that are very affordable and actually prefer those. The next one I like is plastic, and then probably my least favorite is the jade. Part of the reason the jade is my least favorite is because it's easy to, if you drop it, it'll break very easily. What you're looking for when you're choosing a Gua Sha tool is, one of the things you're looking for is weight. For me, my preference, and probably the thing I'm looking at the most, is how do I grip that tool. So I have 3 tools here. One is surgical grade steel, and these other guys, this is a Gua Sha comb, and then this is just a Gua Sha tool as well. And so you can see the Gua Sha tool in my right hand is just a little bit thicker, has a little bit more weight, and so when you add weight to the tool, it means you don't have to apply as much pressure when you're doing the technique itself. And so the reason I like the steel or the metal tool more is because I have a big palm and a big hand, and so when I'm working for any period of time with a smaller tool, my hand can start to cramp. And so the smaller tools are really nice for working smaller areas like the hands or the feet in between the, by the toes, or small areas that you're trying to release. Anytime you're trying to do bigger tissue especially, I really like this one, but I'm basically gripping half of the tool and the other half I'm using, and I can grip it as small as I want to or as broad as I want to. And the nice thing about this, with the curve on the outside and the opposite curve on the inside, is I can shape it around whatever I'm working, or if I'm trying to get deeper into the belly of a muscle, I'll use this part right here. The tools cost and range anywhere from $5, $6, $7 to, I think this one was $16 when I bought this. You can pay as much as you want. Oftentimes you can get them in packages, and so I think that it's really your preference. One of the things that I hear frequently from my patients is that they lose them. I've purchased numerous tools and I have them kind of laying all around my house, and there's times when I can't find one. So I have some stashed so I can go find those if I need them. I've always got some available in the office, but I have 2 or 3 in each room just so that I can always have access to it. And I think last but not least, worst case scenario, like I mentioned in my other video, you can use utensils. So what you're looking for is just a rounded edge. I would recommend strongly not to use the cutting edge of a knife or even the back part of the knife, because it's so narrow it can easily tear or actually break the skin. And you're not trying to break the skin, you're really trying to free up the tissue underneath the skin and try to release any kind of adhesion there is in the fascia or in the muscles itself. And so I've got a fork and a knife here. I would tend to use the handle end of those. You could use anything in your house, garage, that has that rounded edge to it. And so, like I think in the other video I mentioned, it's Gua Sha is also called spooning or coining. I've seen people use the edge of a coin, like a 50-cent piece, or you could use the rounded edge of the bottom of the spoon. You could even use like the edge of a jar lid. And so just get creative. Just make sure you use lubricant on the tissue when you're gonna do the Gua Sha, because you don't want to tear the tissue, you don't want to break the tissue. So I hope that helps, and thank you for joining us, and look forward to talking to you more about how to perform Gua Sha.